I'm Jerry Herbst. We're drilling down to the brass tacks and hard facts of identifying the cause of hose and nozzle whip. As part of any nozzle evaluation, this condition may surface, and what we're attempting to do here is identify whether it's a byproduct of nozzle weight or possibly a variable in the construction, performance, or even the diameter of the hose. Whip is a relatively new term in the fire service, one that didn't exist when we were using 8 and 9 pound brass nozzles. It's even more critical now that we drill down to get to the brass tacks and hard facts of what is truly contributing to the whip condition. As part of our comparison, what you see here is 2 3/4 inch lines, both operating with 15/16 inch tips, the exact same shutoff, the exact same nozzle tip, and the exact same flow. And what we're looking at here is evaluating the condition between the firefighter's hand and the nozzle as it relates to what's commonly referred to either nozzle whip or hose whip. As you can see, the hose on the left-hand side has a high propensity to want to kink, which could lose control for the nozzle firefighter and create a dangerous situation or even a firefighter injury. The conclusion we're trying to draw here in your evaluation is you have to be able to identify whether that hose or nozzle whip is a byproduct of nozzle weight, or in many cases it could be due to a variable in either performance, construction, or diameter of the hose. In this side-by-side comparison, you can see we again have 2 nozzles that are exactly the same. In this case, we're using a low pressure 75 PSI high flow automatic, a much heavier nozzle tip. Is the nozzle or hose whip condition created by the weight of the nozzle, or as in some cases you have to evaluate, is it due to a variation in either the construction, performance, or inside diameter of the hose being used? As we go further into our comparison side by side with these 2 3/4 inch lines, again we've got the 75 PSI pressure automatic. We're doing 2 extreme angles. The firefighter on the left, you can see that the white hose has a much higher propensity to want to kink. Now we're doing this in a controlled setting outside, but these angles that they're showing are angles that you would experience in an attack situation on an interior stretch. In this portion of the side-by-side comparison, again, we have 2 identical nozzles, 15/16 inch smooth bore. We're seeing a little bit more aggressive reaction on the hose on the left, primarily because we're using a smooth bore, which is a volume type nozzle, as opposed to a constant pressure fog nozzle where we had a restriction in the stream that creates some rack pressure. So again, you're seeing the hose on the left with a higher propensity to kink, in this case endangering the firefighter on his interior attack.